Okay, looks like we're about ready. So I want to first off just welcome everyone and thank you. What a great attendance this is. We're all here on this occasion to celebrate the 60 years of life of our friend, our family member, and our colleague Tim Clougherty. 60 years of his life we celebrate today. So I want to welcome all of you who are here, Cadre Marines, all of you locally, Professor Mary, thank you for joining us. And not just all of you here, but those who are not able to make it here, but on our teams, we have this streaming, and we have family members, colleagues, friends in other places around the world. So also welcome and thank you for coming to this. Now I was just supposed to be the guy who introduces people, but Tim wouldn't let that go. Tim was in my shoes. He'd steal a little bit of limelight, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just make remarks as Tim would. So 72 days. That's what I got with Tim. As the newest member of this team here on this endeavor. So I got 72 days with Tim, and those were 72 days that were better because of Tim. Anybody who has had a chance to know Tim for any amount of time knows that he was one of the most welcoming and gracious spirits anyone could have the pleasure of working with, living with, being around. So I count myself as very fortunate to have those 72 days. Now I'd like to just welcome up our next speaker, our construction manager for the overseas building operations here on the project, Scott Staples.
We come together in a bittersweet moment, filled with both sadness and gratitude as we celebrate the life of our dear friend. Tim possessed a rare combination of qualities that made him truly special. Kind heart, generous spirit, and an infectious zest for life. Tim often reminded me in subtle ways that the dedication, passion, and commitment we provide here at the NEC should be mirrored in our homes with friends and loved ones. That's just the kind of guy Tim was. Never a selfish thought, and always an outstretched hand. Guidance on a tough task, or a funny story from the day before. Listening ear, ready words of support for anyone in need. He also had an uncanny ability to bring people together. He fostered a sense of unity that created a vibrant and welcoming environment in any setting. In a world often characterized by its relentless pace, Tim reminded us the importance of human connection. In the OBO office, Tim was known as the TD Wire excursion savant. He often took the lead in showing Namibian newcomers to Nankuse, Gochiganas, and other local venues, always with Chrissy riding shotgun. While lion feedings and rhino sightings are always an exciting event, I think he found his own enjoyment in seeing others smile. Tim would find it quite fitting that we hold this event here at the NEC, which symbolizes the unity of our professional lives with the personal, a lesson that Tim seemed to have mastered so many years ago. As we say our final goodbyes, let us hold on to the moments shared with our dear friend. Let us carry his spirit forward as we strive to make a positive impact on the world, just as he made onto us. Tim, may you rest in peace, knowing that your legacy lives on in the hearts of all those who had the privilege of knowing you. You will be deeply missed. Farewell, my friend.
I see stars red burn in your eyes, skies on fire tonight. One life is never long enough. One life is never long enough. Lost call, I turn off the lights. The sky's on fire tonight. One life is never long enough. So many people walk around outside and terrified of hurting, so they staying silent. Don't know what it's worth just to let the light in through the shade. If love had come to me, I wouldn't recognize it. And every time you smile, it's a little crisis. A story after week could end like this. No way. All your troubles, all your pain, and this struggle, carry that away. All your devils fade away. You're so easy to love. I've seen stars reborn in your eyes, skies on fire tonight. One life is never long enough. One life is never long enough. A lost call to turn off the lights. I hope that I treated you right. One life is never long enough. Every time I look at you, I'm reminded that nothing lasts forever, nothing stays timeless. Someday there'll be kisses and there'll be goodbyes. We're not exempt. Oh, I can lay beside you 1,000 lifetimes, 1,000 lives more, still pray for sunrise. Everything before you was a warning sign of what it meant. All your troubles, all your pain, and me struggle, carry that away. All your devils fade away. You're so easy to love. I've seen stars reborn in your eyes, the sky's on fire tonight. One life is never long enough. One life is never long enough. A lost call to turn off the lights. I hope that we treated you right. One life is never long enough. Never wanted to be over. Didn't want to say goodnight. That morning in December for the rest of my life. Don't want it to be over. Didn't want to say goodnight. That morning in December for the rest of my life. I've seen stars reborn in her eyes. This life's on fire tonight. One life is never long enough. One life is never long enough. At last call, I turn off the lights. I hope that we treated you right. One life is never long enough. One life is never long enough.
Next up, we'll have our project director for the Peace Building Operations on the project, Jeff Grace.
As we reflect on Tim's life, I'm reminded of the remarkable journey we shared together as employees of overseas building operations. Tim's dedication and passion for constructing new U.S. embassies around the world mirrored my own, and we became fast friends through our shared experiences in countless ways. As is often the case in the Foreign Service life, it can be challenging being separated from our families, but Tim was always by our side to make things easier. His unwavering support and genuine companionship transformed him from a mere colleague into a true friend. Whether it was a holiday or a birthday, Tim's presence brought solace, laughter, and an unwritten assurance that we were never alone in our overseas endeavors. Tim's unique presence within our office cannot be overlooked. As a non-engineer, he infused the workspace with fresh perspectives and infectious energy. The office became a vibrant, creative, and exciting space, largely due to Tim's influence. His role as our protector, responsible for securing the construction site, exemplified his ability to strike a delicate balance. Firm but fair, Tim embodied integrity, ensuring the safety of our projects while fostering an environment of respect and cooperation. Though we bore the weight of being the bad guy at times, he never succumbed to it. Tim's compassion and understanding made him a leader we admired and trusted. Moreover, Tim's unwavering enthusiasm extended beyond the confines of our office. He was the embodiment of participation, eagerly engaging in embassy events and urging the rest of the OBO office to partake.
Through his genuine interest and involvement, he facilitated a sense of belonging, weaving our community into the fabric of our greater embassy family. Today, as we bid farewell to our beloved friend and colleague, we carry with us memories that will forever remind us of Tim's remarkable spirit. His impact on our lives, both personally and professionally, is immeasurable. Let us remember him as a beacon of friendship, as someone who bridged gaps, and as an individual who made every moment count. May Tim's soul find eternal peace, and may we continue to honor his legacy by fostering the same bonds of friendship and camaraderie that he so effortlessly cultivated. Thank you.
Try to keep you close to me, but life got in between. Try to spread, not be in there, 'cause it's where I should have been. Home by the river, let me look in your eyes. Home by the river so wide, can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Home by the river, home by. Once upon a different life, we rolled our bikes into the sky. And now we crawl against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by. Home by the river, let me look in your eyes. Home by the river so wide, can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Home by the river, home by. Lonely water, lonely water, won't you let us wander? Let us hold each other. Lonely water, holy water, won't you let us wander? Let us hold each other. Home by the river, let me look in your eyes. Home by the river so high, stop for a minute and see where you hide. Home by the river, home by.
And our next speaker is Ambassador Randy.
Let me comment first on community in this place. I think it's so incredible to see so many people like us who love to work most closely with them and benefit from getting to know this is a place where Tim, in addition to residing in our hearts and our minds and our thoughts, will also reside here with us forever. So I think it's so incredibly important that we're gathered here to celebrate Tim's life in a way that's consistent with the person he was. I also didn't have a long track record with Tim, but I can tell you a few personal impressions. I was prepared to characterize Tim as literally that guy who gave you a shirt on his back. At times, was talking about his generosity towards people, and there was a reason that she could never find eggplants in her garden, and it was because Tim was constantly giving them away to his coworkers, to visitors, and the like. That to me says a lot about who Tim was and who he'll remain in our hearts. I can tell you, having arrived here relatively recently, that it was the doors of Tim and Chris's house that opened to me and my family right at the beginning. It was one of the first families that I had a chance to meet. And every interaction, I can tell you from then on, was marked with smiles, laughter, hugs, mostly with Chrissy. But I think what that brings to mind to me is that as I thought back across my interactions with Tim, either in country team meeting, where we had a chance to rant good-naturedly about his birthday, where I never missed an opportunity to talk to him about just how many times he was going to marry Chrissy, and also just to also discuss the order of business as well. Is I always came out of those interactions feeling better, warmer, happier. And, as I have been contemplating these last few weeks, I think, there's a Maya Angelou quote that says, people, at the end of the day, people are going to forget what they said, what you said. They're going to forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And I think that's true. I will not forget how Tim made me feel. I don't know of a happier guy that I've had the chance to get to know. And I will remember him so much in that way. I would also just mention to our community, obviously, we're saying goodbye to Tim, not only, and thanking him not only for his work in this place, which will become our new home very soon, but also for a lifetime spent in public service. Tim spent the vast majority of his life in the service of others in his communities, to his government, to his organization. So I warmly encourage you all to really remember that great span. Thank you very much.
And now we have a presentation of the flag.
Detail, attention, forward, foot. Detail, up, right, six.
This flag that is being presented today was flown on May 6th, the last day that Tim with us. It was flown over the U.S. Embassy here in Namibia. And was taken down in special commemoration of Tim's life.
Ready, set. And salute. Ready? Two.
And that concludes this portion of the ceremony. Now we're going to move over to the braai area where we have food, music. There are also restrooms over there for anyone who needs it, and we can show you where those are. Again, thank you all for joining us. And please come and enjoy the rest of our celebration.
Yeah, those for the kids too. If you guys want, you can